Can you believe we're like 4 weeks away until we get to play the next set of free PlayStation Plus games? It seems like an absolute lifetime, but we have got a ton of stuff to talk about this week. There is a rumour for a huge AAA game that is absolutely awesome. We've got some free bonus content from a previous PlayStation Plus title, and some other stuff to talk about as well. Now, before anything, as usual, if you guys need to renew your PlayStation Plus memberships, if you need cheap PSN credit, or just looking to get your games at a decent discounted price, make sure you check out the sponsor, Instant Gaming. The link down below will give you a little bit more of a discount, and everything on there is usually like 20% off anyway, so it is definitely worth taking a look at. But let's get into it. First things first, new games. Yesterday, finally, we actually got to do the drop, so I'm not going to be mentioning new games right here. However, the drop video yesterday, we actually got to mention 3 brand new titles that are actually releasing this week that look absolutely awesome. No huge AAA games, unfortunately. However, indie-style games that look like they could actually be worth a play. So they're going to be cheap, cheerful, and there's kind of something for everyone. There's a shooter, and there's a couple of puzzlers and stuff as well. They look like they could be fun to play. Hopefully people can see past the way that they look, and kind of hopefully just enjoy the gameplay. So if you're interested in that, make sure you go check out yesterday's video, but a link will be down in the description if you want to check it out. But onto the main kind of thing that you guys watch for, the rumours. Now, the game is Mortal Kombat 11. Now, this game has been rumoured once before, and it's not a huge leap for this game to come in. It's been out a while. It's a game that I could imagine coming to PlayStation Plus anyway. We've had Mortal Kombat in the past. We've had loads of fighting games in the past as well, but it's been a while since we've had one. Mortal Kombat 11 is actually a game that I've played personally myself. It's a game that I enjoy. I kind of grew up playing Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat was always my favourite. I love the characters, I used to love the movies, and I've even watched the really old TV show. It's absolutely awesome, and I really hope it comes to PlayStation Plus. But for any of you guys out there that might have been living under a rock that don't know what Mortal Kombat is, it's like a 1v1 battle game where it's a button bashing fighting game. It's kind of the only way that I can think to describe it. It's the usual thing of you can either spend all your time trying to figure out the special moves, or just spam and bash everything just to try and kick the hell out of your opponent. However, the fatalities on the game just make it dead brutal. So just before you KO your opponent, like, you'll kind of do something and you'll do a fatality that'll literally just show how you brutally murder the other character. Awesome game. Last time that I played Mortal Kombat, I was bashing out Mortal Kombat X. I've tried Mortal Kombat 11 and it is definitely worth a play. It has been a while since I played Mortal Kombat though. I think the last time I was actually playing it, I was playing Mortal Kombat X with a mate, and it's pretty cool. And Mortal Kombat 11, I really hope this one comes in, because I'm sure you guys will absolutely love it. Bonus content. Now, it's always nice to get something for free, whether or not it's through PlayStation Plus or a different service. And this is actually through Twitch Prime. Don't worry if you don't have an active membership, there's a link down below that will give you a 30-day free trial so you can claim this stuff and a load of other free stuff, as well as a load of free games as well. And I know Battlefield 5 was actually free on there, so it is definitely worth having a look at if you're interested in some free stuff. But this free content is actually for Fall Guys. It's a game that was on PlayStation Plus a while ago, so like 90% of you guys are already going to own it. You might have played it and got bored of it, but there's been new content added, new maps, new modes, new all sorts, and it's definitely worth going back to and having a play with your friends. But Fall Guys, you can actually claim yourself some free content at the moment where you get the Beetle Buddy costume. Nothing absolutely amazing, but the one thing that you guys might be interested in a little bit more is that you actually get 3 free crowns with it as well. Now, the crowns are a currency where you can actually buy outfits off the store. However, you can't buy crowns with real money. You can only earn them in-game with wins. So if you've played it for ages and you've got like 2 wins and you've looked on the store and wanted that special outfit to use on your little jelly bean, but it's been too expensive and you just can't get the wins to actually afford it, this is the perfect way to claim it. So even if you're not playing the game right now, I would definitely advise claiming it, so when you do go back to it in the future, you've got some free stuff sat there waiting for you. What have I been playing? Now, this week, I've been playing a mixture of a couple of games, to be fair. I've been away on a little trip. I went over to Liverpool, stayed on the docks just to have some time with the missus. Whenever we tend to do anything fun, I tend to post everything over on Instagram Instagram, like not a vlog as such, but like stories of where we are, what we're doing and all that sort of stuff. So again, if you're interested in any adventures and stuff that I do, make sure you follow in over on Insta. You'll see a link pop up at the bottom of the screen. But when I've not been away, I've actually been playing a mixture of like RuneScape, because double XP's on at the moment. So if you've been playing RuneScape when it came out on mobile, you can literally level up really fast, and it's definitely worth it. But mainly I've actually been playing Apex. Obviously you guys will know the new season's out, and it tends to be at the point where I'll jump back on Apex if I've taken a bit of time off. It got really sweaty a couple of weeks ago, and I kind of stopped playing it because it were annoying me. But at the moment, it doesn't seem too bad. There's only one map, World's Edge, which is my least favourite map. However, the new character, Seer, is really awesome. He's pretty OP as well, to be fair. He's got this ability where even if you're not holding a gun, you can press your aim down sight and there'll be like a little circle on screen and you can see people's heartbeat, so you know who's around and literally exactly where they are. You've got an ability where you send out like a bit of a tunnel kind of thing, and it'll kind of blast them, deal a tiny bit of damage, but reveal exactly where they are running around on the map, and it actually shows you the health bar and the shield bar as well. And then the final ability where you kind of throw out this massive ring where you can see the footsteps, a bit like Tracker on Call of Duty. Pretty OP at the moment, everyone's been using it, and it's a little bit annoying to play against, but really fun to play with. But that's what I've been playing. Now, one quick thing before we get on to my predictions, we upgraded the members section, and I've been looking at some other stuff to add in there as well. At the moment, if you're a member, you can actually get yourself a free game each month by being a member, as well as entered into a giveaway to get PSN credit. I'm looking at other stuff to add in there to make it a bit more active for you guys, maybe like servers for games to all play together, that kind of thing. Not too sure, but I'd be interested to see what you guys think. But on to my predictions. 2 games that I'm going to go for, 2 completely different style of games, but honestly, something for everyone. The first one is a game that I've mentioned it a couple of times, but it should be a PlayStation Plus title anyway, and it's a game called Dreams. Now, this game needs to come to PlayStation Plus because so many people are missing out on it, and at the moment, there's no DLC for it or anything. Everyone that kind of wanted to play the game picked it up and bought it, and it kind of just sits there, and at the minute, it's not really got that much of a player base. However, if you think of games like Roblox and stuff, where it's a game that's got loads of games built into it, and creators and just people like me and you can actually build games and upload them for people to play. There's some really stupid stuff on there, but at the same time, there's some really awesome creative stuff that makes it so fun to play. The only issue that I do have with Dreams is the multiplayer for it is local co-op, so you can only play with someone like on the same console. I haven't seen any games that have got any form of online multiplayer, which I think is where the game's missing out. If they added that kind of thing on there, it would be epic. And the final one that I'm going to go for is kind of a game that I could imagine coming to PlayStation Plus rather than hoping it does. It's a game called Shovel Knight. It's a 2D scroller, battler kind of game. It's not going to be for everyone. Personally, it's not a kind of game that I'd ever play. But I know a lot of you guys out there are actually into this kind of stuff. And again, it's the kind of game that we used to get on PlayStation Plus. So it's something that I could imagine coming at some point. Curious to see what you guys think though. If Dreams was to come to PlayStation Plus, is it something that you'd find a good thing, or would it put you off because it's got no online multiplayer? Leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Now, any of the games that I have mentioned today, if you guys are looking for people to play with, make sure you jump in the Discord. Really decent community just to find new people to play with, so you're not stuck playing on your own. And when it comes to like online multiplayer PlayStation Plus titles, it's just a great way to jump straight into it and get used to chatting to the same people, really. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.